Now, I gotta tell you folks, I don't have any tattoos. I don't have any body piercings. I know that was personal, but it's true. No body piercings, no tattoos on Richard Fowler. But with that being said, there's a new law in place, and I really don't know how I feel about it because I get why the Department of Health is doing it, but I think it's an interesting law nonetheless. So in the District of Columbia, they've put forward new regulation. They proposed new regulation for tattoo parlors and body piercing parlors that would say there's a 24-hour mandatory waiting period before actually getting your tattoo or piercing done. And how the regulation would work is that licensee or operators of the body art establishment will ensure that no tattoo artist applies a tattoo to a customer until after waiting 24 hours when the customer first requested the tattoo. So you come in, you say, hi, I want to get a tattoo of, I want to get a tramp stamp on my lower back that says, sleep with me. And he says, okay, well, come back in 24 hours and we'll do it. So you order it and then you wait 24 hours and you go get it done. Problem here is, and I think the reason why they created the ruling was they, because sometimes people make, decisions under the influence. People get tattoos when they're drunk. People get tattoos when they're under the influence of drugs, and they wake up the next morning thinking, holy crap, that was a bad idea. And now they're stuck with this tattoo and the harmful ink in your body and all this other stuff. So this is what they're saying. And, I sort of get it. I totally get it. But with that being said, for the record, 23% of Americans actually have a tattoo. A quarter, half, 25%, a quarter of the country have a tattoo. I get it. I understand why they're putting this law in place. But at the same time, I feel as though, hell, if you're dumb enough to get drunk and get a tattoo, then you're dumb enough to get drunk and get a tattoo. Live with it. Live with the consequences of your actions. Now, with that being said, D.C. is one of the few that have this regulation. North Dakota and New Mexico are the only states that without some form of body industry regulation. Right? And so D.C. is unregulated. This will be the first form of regulation. New Mexico doesn't have it. North Dakota doesn't have it. But the good news here is that the mayor said that he has serious doubts that the regulation will actually go through as proposed because D.C. is the haven for democracy, even though it doesn't have voting rights and it should have voting rights. There's a 30-day period in which the public can make comment about how much they love or hate the law. Good news there.